Hallo. Mein Name ist Alexander Lippisch, Designer of the Mi-163 Comet. The first rocket interceptor aircraft in history.
Нет. We are Soviet engineers Alexander Berezняк and Alexei Saev, designers of the Berezняk Saev By-1, the most powerful rocket fighter of the Second World War. Wait. Shit.
Hello guys, it's Jared Butler. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have another video featuring one of my recent builds. Well, this is actually not that recent. I designed this a while ago. I did show it off in like one tutorial video for like a brief moment. But I've decided to build it along with the T-34 and the Panzer IVs. And this is the Bereznyk Isaev. I'm sorry if I got that incorrect, but that stands for, or it's abbreviated to BI, to keep it simple. And this is a Soviet World War II rocket interceptor, pretty much. It's very small. It's very tiny. And it's a pretty well, not really that challenging build. My experience with planes is that the smaller it is, the easier time you'll have. So this wasn't that hard to design. But yeah, it's very small. Has working landing gear that can fold up, and these are decals or roundels I made just by printing out. And basically, why did I build this? Well, in the game War Thunder, I have it, and it is a very, very, very fun aircraft to fly, and it's a very interesting aircraft. It has huge advantages, but also huge disadvantages, which leads to a very abnormal experience. So the fuel tank in War Thunder is only 2 minutes. You've heard that right, 2 minutes. I think that might be the shortest fuel tank in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's right. And this also only gets 2 20mm cannons, 45 rounds each for a total of 90 rounds. And it is just, it's brutal. It's like playing like a survival game, pretty much. You have to conserve your ammo and you have to conserve your fuel. Very conservative. However, for having those sacrifices, you are rewarded with amazing performance. In War Thunder, it says the climb rate is 100 meters a second at battle rating 6.7 and air realistic, which is just unheard of. That's insane. And what that means is you can outmaneuver any plane you want. And at 6.7, you're going to be seeing a lot of early jets, late war props. And if you want to get away, you can get away. You can control the engagement, which is what I really like. I think this is a high skill... whoops, landing gear fell off. Yeah, it's not that strong. But anyways, I think this is a high skill, high reward aircraft. So you have to put a lot of skill into it. But after you do that and you master the aircraft, you get a lot of reward out of it. And yeah, it's one of my most favorite planes in War Thunder. The most similar plane you can get to is the Mi-163 Comet. That has 6 minutes of fuel, however, that's at a much higher battle rating. 8.7, I believe, or 8.3. Almost 2 battle ratings higher. But yeah, this thing is very maneuverable in the game, and as you would expect so, because it's such a small aircraft. Yeah, it just turns like a god. And by the way, I show some gameplay of me playing it so you guys get a better idea. This is like an event vehicle in the game, so you can only get it through the Gaijin market right now, which I don't know what the prices are for it. But I wouldn't recommend getting it because it's such a niche, weird aircraft. But yeah, anyways, going back to the model, I have the cannons on the front there. It's just binoculars with two rigid hoses cut. And here's the rear. Let me pick up the camera. So yeah, there we go. This is like in a winter camouflage, so it's just light gray and dark gray. There's the engine, the rocket. And yeah, there is not really much to say about this. This can actually fit a minifigure if you remove this this hose piece and these clips. If you do remove those, this can fit a minifigure, which is pretty awesome. And here's a minifigure for scale. Yeah, it's a very, very small aircraft. And yeah, it's in my Soviet collection now. I don't know why I made it. Well, I do know why, but I don't know what benefit this has to serve for my collection because it's such a obscure World War II prototype aircraft. No one talks about this. Like everyone talks about like the German stuff or whatever. But yeah, no one talks about this. I think like 9 prototypes were built in real life. It was tested for several years during the war, and overall, this plane would not be very practical. However, you could call this one of the first like SAM missiles, like surface-to-air missiles, because this was basically meant to just be around major targets, and then when there's a bomber, it would just fly straight up like a missile. So yeah. Alright, so anyways, let's do a quick comparison here with another aircraft. This aircraft is also fairly small in real life and in game in War Thunder. This is the Bf-109, as everyone knows and loves it. This is the Brickmania version, the Bf-109G, and as you can see, the BI is way smaller than the 109, as it should be. So just a really interesting comparison there. By the way, this is like probably my most favorite Brickmania kit of all time. It's such a good price, and it's such a good model of such a iconic, important aircraft during the war. But yeah, I don't want to get into that, but good model. Highly recommend if they bring it back. And yeah, just showing the underside again. But yeah, this was my second plane after the Spitfire. And my I can't wait to build my third plane, the TA-152. That one's going to be much more interesting. This one is pretty meh, to be honest. But it's pretty fun, and it's like a cool little meme aircraft. And I guess I better get a comment. Maybe I can do like a Soviet and German rocket battle or something. But anyways, this is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little build, and the T-34 review should be coming out tomorrow when this recording goes up. Alright, anyways, bye guys.